This cannot be happening. This is not true. This is not reality. Are the Knicks actually a competent basketball team?
Let me show you. Let me take you there. Everything you never were there. Let me show you.
I mean, bro, we seen the Knicks struggle. They were a laughingstock. And if you a Knicks fan and you watching this video, be real with yourself. It was funny how y'all outsold y'all arena every single home game, but was getting blown out in them same home game. And the Knicks do a lot of reach, a lot of things that's not safe with their organization because they have all this goddamn money. They had Phil Jackson, they had Derek Fisher, and now they signed Tom Thibodeau. And my first reaction from Tom Thibodeau, I don't like Tom Thibodeau as a coach. I don't blame him for Derrick Rose's injury or anybody else's injury, but you shouldn't play your players 40 plus minutes a night. I don't care how good they is. I don't care. If you can't win games when your star player can't play 32 minutes a night, then you're not a good coach in my opinion. Having a bench is part of being a good coach. And especially when you play your players all damn day, your bench has no confidence because they can't play basketball because you got them on the bench all day. And I thought he was kind of overrated because he was very loud and he was one of them drill sergeant type of coaches which I think are going extinct in the NBA. We're going towards more of a young, hip, woke type of coaches, calm coaches that just preach X's and O's and get out the way and let NBA players do what they've been doing since they were 7 years of age, which is play basketball. Tom Thibodeau wants to control the game, control every possession, and is a control freak. He's more fit for like a college style coaching when they can control how players play and everything like that. I won't say I'm wrong yet, but it's looking towards that Tom Thibodeau is actually decent. Their defense has been amazing. They are first in scoring defense. They are first in defensive field goal. They are first in defensive 3-point rating. I know it's only 15 games in, but that's looking good. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a good start, especially on defense, because you don't have a lot of chemistry with the guys you're playing with, and the coach couldn't really drill his defensive techniques that early. So when you first in those categories, especially as a young team, that's a good thing. Knicks fans, y'all should be happy. And they do have capable defenders. RJ Barrett is the most capable defender on that team. That man can play 1 through 4. He can defend 1 through 4. He's big, he's long. Pause. He's very versatile on that end. And all he needed was a push, coaching-wise, to get him in that position to be a great defender. Mitchell Robinson, also great in the paint. One thing to have great defense is having good rim protection, because your guards can gamble more on the perimeter. They can press more because you know you're going to get all of that up. So I'm surprised that they are actually good in the defensive stat. Maybe because they have no fans. I don't know. I think the Knicks fans are like bad luck to them. But we're going to talk about the former Laker. Always be a Laker at heart. You know what I'm saying? You can come back to LA if you want to on a cheaper deal because you're getting paid too much right now. And you're about to get paid more. Julius, the man, Randle. Now, Julius Randle is he's a different type of player, but I think he fits Knicks culture, at least early Knicks culture, with grit and grind, physical, getting at you every possession, aggressive type of player. And he was like that in LA, he was like that for the Pelicans, and he's like that for the Knicks. But the difference is, between this year, he has more of a playmaking duty. And we seen hints of that in LA, you know what I'm saying? It was some games where Julius Randle had triple-double. But now, Julius Randle, he's passing that thing. Julius Randle on the season is almost averaging 23 points a game, 48% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, with 11 rebounds and almost 6 assists. And everything I just said is a career high, except field goal percent. That's crazy. There's two different types of Julius Randles. It's good Julius Randle, which the one I just said, calm but still aggressive, picks his spots. And then you got bad Julius Randle, who's a train wreck. He has tunnel vision. Only thing he see is him and the rim. He tried to do too much, and that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Early days with the Lakers, but he was young. Now he's a grown man, matured, got a kid, got a wife. I remember Knicks fans hated Julius Randle. They want that man traded today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Now they willing to die for Julius Randle. Don't let the Knicks make the playoffs. They're gonna have to put a Julius Randle statue outside of Madison Square Garden. Also, RJ Barrett I think he's playing better. I know some of y'all expect RJ Barrett to make that big jump, but we have to understand what team he plays for. The Knicks are competent right now, but from the NBA standard, they still have some ways to go. And you can tell watching RJ Barrett's game that he has improved. He's picking his spots better. He also had that one problem, same one Julius Randle had, going crazy at the rim, ball hog, and not looking at nobody. And RJ Barrett also has some playmaking skills, so he should use that more. Now, I'm not saying he should be a point guard or anything, but he can operate as a secondary ball handler in the pick and roll, off a driving dish. He can do a skip pass. He's still shooting 40% from the field, but I think that's gonna go up. Stop taking them damn threes, bro. I know you want to become this high volume 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? He's taking 4 threes a game, which is higher than last year. And he's shooting worse. 21%, that's terrible. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. That's terrible. RJ Barrett, you was too damn big. You was too damn strong to be taking these long ass 3-pointers with that slow ass jumper. You can wreak havoc in the paint. You can wreak havoc in the mid-range. The mid-range is not a bad shot, and RJ Barrett is taking a decent amount of mid-range shots this season, and they're dropping a little bit, but you still have to get to the paint and get to the line. RJ Barrett does get to the line with 5 free throws a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. I think he's a Swiss Army knife, you know what I'm saying? He can defend, obviously. He can dribble decent enough to be the secondary playmaker in offense. And he just got to drive more. I want RJ Barrett to have a shot profile of not Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell or Jamal Murray. I want him to have a shot profile of a Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler takes threes when they're needed or when he's wide the fuck open. He doesn't take threes just because he practiced them in the offseason. So I'm going to just take this 3. And the NBA tells me by analytics, take a 3. No. With DeMar DeRozan just started taking threes this season, but a year ago, that man took about 1 3 every 10 games. I don't know about that shot profile, but it's a middle ground. I want RJ Barrett to adopt some of those players' tendencies with the shot and use his frame, use his size. This old saying, once you get your free throws going, once you get your layups going, your inside game going, your mid-range going, that 3 is going to open up dramatically. Yes, RJ Barrett might have games where he's 6 for 7 from the 3-point line, but the next 2 games he's 2 for 14. You don't want that. You want consistency. I'd rather him go 2 for 6 every game, 2 for 5 every game, than have a blow up game and then have 3 terrible games from 3 in that same week. But I don't dislike RJ Barrett. A lot of people on Twitter and social media just don't like him for some reason. I don't know why. He plays hard. You can see he loves the game of basketball. It's just he's struggling a little bit. And also, the Knicks are having better guard play. Austin Rivers, who was an underrated signing, and it's the type of Knicks signing that you would have. He's an exciting player. He's very streaky. I think he's good on the bench. Also, Immanuel Quickley. Now, I was wrong about Immanuel Quickley. Well, I don't say I was wrong because he did get drafted kind of late, but I think he was going to be this good this early because the Knicks do have bad luck. Everybody they draft suddenly becomes trash. Or everybody they pick up. Dennis Smith Jr., trash. Frank Ntilikina, trash. Of RJ Barrett, his rookie season, trash. Mitchell Robinson is good. He does a foul every 7 seconds. So Immanuel Quickley is a late pick, and he actually became a good player. And I think he should be the starter on the team. For Peyton, you can go home. You can go where you came from. You can go back to Orlando or wherever college you went to. You don't have to be on the Knicks. Immanuel Quickley has a floater game. He has defense. You know what I'm saying? He's from Kentucky. I didn't think he was gonna get. I didn't hear no draft news about Immanuel Quickley. Maybe I wasn't educated enough, but if you spend more than 1 year at Kentucky, I don't know if you're gonna get drafted because Kentucky is a one and done school. So you got new 5-star recruits coming in. So I didn't think he had enough film for him to get drafted. But the Knicks, like I said, are gonna take a chance on somebody, and that chance paid off. The Knicks might be a playoff team if they can just stay even keen, because the East is not looking that good this season. I don't know what it is, but the East, maybe because COVID, people missing games, but the East don't look good. The Knicks can win about 42 games. That's hard. If they can win 39 games, 39 and 43, I think they can be in the playoffs. And you forgot, they got a play-in tourney. So if you're at 11 seed and up, you can play. Don't let them have fans. Don't let them have the COVID vaccine by that time, because the Knicks stadium is going to be up for that mini playoff game. That'd be all for this video, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new to this channel. And I will be doing a daily upload grind. This is my 4th day. This is my 100th time starting over, but we on the way. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends and like the video for that algorithm. You know what I mean? I'm out. Peace.